grab those trophies? Yeah, it should be open too.
Hey, sorry I didn't send you an email.
Sorry, man.
I totally forgot.
They told me that's how you roll.
No, I apologize, man. I was talking to Bud, I was talking to Jerry, I was talking to Bud. I'm like, I didn't even know.
They said, he drinks heavily. You never know what's going to happen.
I apologize.
It's all
I really
good.
do, yeah. Sorry about that.
I just hate to be set up for my people.
No, you're.
Because I know it's.
I forget the
I
young guy,
appreciate
man, but he's awesome.
Oh,
He's a good
right?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my intern.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Good. No, I apologize. I thought about it, I'm like, shit, I didn't send him an email.
No, we're good.
Thank you.
Hope you get 2 good games. Not too good.
Yeah. Not the second one anyway, right?
This is not correct. Quarterfinal is not Saturday, March 2.
Boys is, yeah. But it might not be boys is Saturday.
Isn't it? The girls are Monday.
Girls Monday. They're supposed to be Sunday. But I wonder if James were available.
This place is going to be packed for the boys. It's going to be packed for the boys. Pretty good crowd now. He's going upstairs. We're kicking him out of here. And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dover High School, where tonight we start the postseason in a way. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, and Nick Halliday along with you from Dover. As I mentioned, tonight we have the Henlopen Conference Championships. In Game 1, it's the girls. Woodbridge undefeated at 20-0 against Cape Henlopen from the Henlopen North. Vikings come in with a record of 17-3. And brackets announced today, Jason. A busy day in Delaware for high school basketball. The chatter's been going all day about brackets and seedings and fairness and unfairness. I love it. I love it. I know not everybody's happy, but I love this stuff.
Yeah, it's like you said, a great day. The brackets were announced. Teams will find out where they're playing, and can't wait. The girls will start Wednesday, and the boys on Tuesday. Can't wait.
Yeah, a little bit of a different scene this year with the Bob Carpenter Center unavailable for the quarterfinals. The boys' site's not determined yet. The girls are going to be next Monday at Dover right here and St. Mark's. So a little bit different this year. But, hey, it's still basketball. We encourage you to get out and see as many of these games as possible. We're going to bring as many as we can to you on the NFHS Network, powered by us, 302 Sports. So, Jason, let's talk a little bit about these teams tonight. Woodbridge comes in 20-0. I know you've seen the Blue Raiders. What are we going to see from Woodbridge?
You're going to see a team that is excellent on both ends of the floor. The defense was really special that night against Padua, holding the Pandas down to one of their lowest score of the season. So Woodbridge can do it on both ends of the ball, and I really like the way they play defense.
On the other side, it's Cape Henlopen.
Yep.
Sorry about that. And we have Denaya Cannon and Abby Hearn are their two. The two you're going to be looking for. Cannon wears number 3. Abby Hearn wears number 22. And they really have – it's been a renaissance for Cape Henlopen. A good team last year, a better team this year, and they're ready to go into this tournament. And I'm excited. We haven't seen Cape this year. They've beefed up their schedule, and it really paid dividends for them. New coach and everything.
Yeah, and then both these teams will have a first-round bye next week, so they both had a really good seasons to earn those top 8 seeds. And so I'm really excited. I can't wait to get this one started.
And afterwards, we will have the boys' game, and that's going to be at Dover High School and Lake Forest. Dover playing at home, and this is a beautiful facility here at Dover High School. This place is huge, and big enough crowd or big enough facility to hold. It looks like it's nearly crowded and sold out for the girls' game. I know they were limited. It was 400 tickets per school, and then there were some available to the general public. Place holds about 1,800, I would say, 2,000 maybe.
Yeah. Well, it says the max capacity is 2,500. Before the, fire inspection, you can fit about 25.
Well, I hope they're not doing any inspections tonight.
Yeah.
So, we're really excited to have these 2 games for you. We're less than a minute before player introductions, national anthem, and then basketball. And I'm pretty excited. Long night in Dover ahead, but this is a pretty nice place to be.
Yeah, this is like you said, it's a fun time of the year because you got all these games that are special, and this is one of them. It's for bragging rights, the Henlopen Championship, and it doesn't get any better than these 2 teams going at it. Woodbridge was here last year playing Sussex Tech. Cape Henlopen is here. And this should be an interesting game, and I can't wait.
That should be a lot of fun. And I'm excited. I have not seen either one of these teams yet this year, so this should be a lot of fun down here in the capital city. And yeah, I'm ready to go. This should be a lot of be some good basketball tonight.
Like you said, a good crowd here.
Yeah, I want to see Woodbridge, the undefeated record. They beat some good teams this year, and so did Cape Henlopen. These teams are not flukes playing a bad record. They're playing good schedules.
Both of them beat Padua this year, which is a good win. Woodbridge beat Padua on the road. And then Woodbridge also beat Sussex Tech and Sussex Central, two teams Cape played twice in their division. So Woodbridge, they're both, like you said, both teams beefed up their schedule. St. E's also had St. George's Tech and St. Elizabeth's on their schedule this year.
So here come the introductions. Janira Scott, she is, as saying this as a short person myself, diminutive, but she could do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah,
there.
You should wait till you see her, the moves she puts on the court. She's the one exciting player to watch. As the crowd continues following in here.
Here comes Kaya Johnson, number 24. And we're going to go to the Vikings of Cape Henlopen. So, Jason, we should tell people we're planning on doing as many of the games as possible in this tournament. Just keep your eye on our social media, on Twitter and Facebook, and on our website, 302sports.com, so you know where we're going to be. And we have to broadcast these games on the NFHS Network. It's $10. You can see a ton of basketball for $10, worth every penny. I subscribe. And, folks, you should too.
Definitely. Like you said, we'll have as many playoffs games as we can. We're going to stand for the national anthem.
Yep, and we'll see if it's live or Memorex. All right, we're ready for some basketball. Jason, we're doing some multitasking down here in Dover. Got to get things done. Got to pay the bills. So we mentioned it today. For anybody who was watching our bracket reveal show, thank you very much. I know there was hundreds of people watching it, and we really appreciate it. Hope you had a lot of fun. As much fun as we had bringing it to you from the Buffalo Wild Wings in Christiana. That was fun. That was a good time.
Yeah, it definitely was. Great atmosphere as we announced the seedings. It was outstanding.
We're about ready to get started here in Dover. Cape in the white. They're going from your left to right. Woodbridge, the Blue Raiders, of course, in the blue. They'll be going right to left, and we are underway. Woodbridge with the ball. This is number 10. Takia Nelson bringing that ball up, and she gives it to Scott. We're going to see a lot of Janira Scott tonight for the Blue Raiders. All right, my view blocked just for a second here. Ball's into the corner. Pass inside, knocked out of bounds by Cape. It'll go back to Woodbridge. So we'll get to the starters as we can. Trying to see the numbers down there. And that ball is saved by Woodbridge. That's number 10, Takia Nelson. Also out there, number 24, Kaya Johnson. Number 0, Janira Scott. We'll get to the other ones in there in a second. Number 3, Sierra Smith. That ball is knocked down, picked up by Cape. And number 0, no, we had 0. Number 2, Michaela Serpa. So there's your starters for Woodbridge. We'll get to the Cape starters when we can. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Sierra Smith. It'll stay with Vikings. On the floor for Cape, number 2, Micaiah Applewhite. Number 3, Denia Cannon. Number 20, Nyaja Mosley. I think she goes by Asha. And there's a shot up, bank shot, no good. Rebounded it's a held ball. It's going to go to
Should
the
go
Vikings.
stay with Cape, yeah.
The other starters, number 21 is Alexis Watkins, and number 22, Abby Hearn. Abby Hearn has had a fantastic year.
Yeah, she really did.
Floater goes up from Applewhite, no good. Rebounded by the Blue Raiders. Not a lot of height out there for Woodbridge, Jason, but they do have Kaya Johnson, and they have some great guard play.
Yes, they do. This is going to be outstanding to watch the guard play of Woodbridge.
Sent down in the corner to Smith, and she kicks it back outside to Nelson. They're going to set it up again. That is Janira Scott. And Jason, I haven't seen her play. You have, and you told me she is something special.
Yeah, she is. Outstanding play.
And she's trapped in the corner right now, and that's almost a 5-second call, but Scott goes in, throws the ball up in the air, and I believe she will be shooting 2.
A little filling out process for both teams in this one. Like we said, a lot on the line. Henlopen championship.
Fouls on Denia Cannon, her first, team first, and not a shooting foul, so they're going to keep it on. Wait, are they? They are shooting. Never mind.
I was going to say, I don't know how she wasn't shooting, but
And she looked like she was shooting, but everybody was standing in the lane. This is Janira Scott on the line. Sorry, we were at the opposite end of the gym, and I'm old. Is that a good excuse? I'm old.
oh,
It's good enough for tax purposes, right? People still filing in. There are not many seats left here at Dover High School. So if you don't have a ticket, you might want to just watch it on 302. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Kaya Johnson. She goes up blocked, and Cape comes away with it. So 1 of 2. That is the first point of the game at the 6:20 mark. It's 1-0 Blue Raiders. Here's Applewhite. I'm sorry, it's Denia Cannon. She gets it inside to Watkins. Kicks it out. That's Micaiah Applewhite with the bucket.
and Cape takes its first lead 2-1. Great ball movement there by the Vikings.
Picked up the loose ball after the shot by Cannon. And here's Scott. She's being guarded by Applewhite, I think. Those are tough gold numbers to see on those jerseys. Gives it to Kaya Johnson. Shot's no good. Rebound, and the Vikings are off and running. Applewhite finds a lane, and that's Denia Cannon finds a lane.
She goes coast to coast there,
She
Mike.
does.
And great basket there.
5. I said 5-1. I thought it was 4-1. Was that a three-pointer? Must have been a three-pointer, the first one. We'll figure that out for you.
Yes.
But they just put 3 points on the board for Cannon, and that was their layup. So I believe the score's 4-1. And here we go, 5. The first one was a three-pointer, never mind. So I think they had them backwards, but we'll get it straight. All right, so here we go. 5-1 Cape Henlopen because the first shot was apparently a three-pointer. Inside shot there by number 22, Abby Hearn, no good. And that's going to go to Woodbridge.
Cape with a little press here.
Oh, and there's a steal by Applewhite. She goes up, and she's fouled by Scott, and Applewhite will shoot 2.
She's been all over the place here early for Cape Henlopen. They're great steal on the inbound pass. And now she'll get a chance to earn 2 at the foul line.
Janira Scott with the foul, her first, team first. She's got a little voodoo going on in this end zone here. We'll see if it has any effect whatsoever. Oh, maybe it did. First one's up and no good. Jason, they changed the score
Okay.
to
All right.
4. And the second foul shot is good. And my scorebook's a mess.
Press is on again.
So it is now 5-1 Cape Henlopen. And timeout called by Woodbridge. They saw something they didn't like, and they already lost the ball once on an inbounds pass and did not want to lose another one. So they
This
called the
Cape
timeout.
pressure is giving Woodbridge some trouble getting the ball in the last couple times. The last time the steal, and this time they forced the timeout. So far, good defense by Cape Henlopen in this one.
Yeah, I like what I've seen from the Vikings. And Jason, I was talking with one of the assistant coaches before the game and talking about them upgrading their schedule this year, and it's really paid dividends. They picked up a nice seed in the state tournament.
Yeah, getting the 8th seed. Congratulations. They'll have a first-round bye.
Yeah, a couple of first-round byes here. Bye, as they would say. Woodbridge, the number 4 seed, only behind St. Elizabeth's Conrad and Sanford. St. Elizabeth's Sanford Conrad. That's pretty elite company.
Yes, it is.
Ahead of Caravel.
Yep.
And here we are to inbound the ball. And this is Janira Scott. And she dribbles in and takes it back up top, I believe. You have to bear with me here for a second. Janira Scott at the top of out near the half-court line, actually. 4:34 to go. 5-1 Cape Henlopen. She kicks it to the right side. Shot is up, and that misses everything. Rebounded by, guess who? Micaiah Applewhite. And away come the Vikings. Gets it to Cannon. Her shot is up off the backboard and the rim. Out of bounds off Woodbridge. It'll stay with Cape Henlopen. And that was the correct call. We had a good shot of that one. Will be brought in by Denia Cannon. She's got 2 points, then 3 for Applewhite. She gets it into Applewhite, being guarded by Sierra Smith. Drives the lane, kicks it to Hearn, baseline, short, and that is off of Woodbridge. It's going to stay with Cape.
Here. Yep, so Cape getting some second chances here.
Serpa unable to hang on to that one. And the Vikings with their third opportunity down here. There is a pass to Hearn off the glass. Count it! And the foul. Abby Hearn on the board.
Hey, great job. She gets the ball, absorbs the contact, puts it in, and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play, Mike.
And the foul is on Michaela Serpa, her first team second. We like to be a little old-fashioned around here. It's like some of the more crowd filing, and this is actually Lake Forest is in town. Shot is no good and rebounded by the Blue Raiders, and off they go. Here goes Sierra Smith. She goes down and slams on the brakes, kicks it out to Janira Scott. They're going to start over. Scott doing a little shaking and baking out there, but nice defense by Applewhite.
Yeah, good job by her staying with her, Mike, because like you said, she's got 1,000 moves.
Goes to the left side. That is Smith with a three-point attempt. Count it. Sierra Smith.
That's a good shot right there. That's the well-run possession there by the Woodbridge.
Best part, the biggest surprise of that play was I saw it. And here is Cape inside to Cannon. She misses the bunny and rebounded by Sierra Smith. So here comes Scott. They trail 7-4. Cape Henlopen. Scott goes right down the middle around everybody. Just can't get it to go. She went right up and around Hearn.
Yeah, it was a great move. Just couldn't finish it.
Oh, Cannon dribbles it off her foot. Picked up by Scott, and she's going to take it in for the hoop. Janira Scott on the board for the field goal. She also has the free throw. It's 7-6. Cape, so the Raiders scored 5 straight. Ball is stolen away.
There's the Woodbridge defense.
But Cape manages to get it back. Applewhite, that's right, it's Cannon. She's blocked by Kaya Johnson. Nice defense there by the Blue Raiders. Jump shot up. No good. That was Smith. Hearn with the rebound.
So has a great pace here first quarter, Mike.
That was actually not Hearn with the rebound. That was Morgan Mahoney. That is Mahoney. Nice dish there. And a shot no good by Watkins, but that was a nicely designed play.
Yeah, it was a nice backdoor play, like you said, just unfinished business.
Coming down to the 2-minute mark, 7-6, Cape Henlopen over the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. We're in the Henlopen Girls Championship game. Woodbridge comes into this game 20-0, and Kaya Johnson is fouled. And I think she was going up. We'll see if the referee agrees. And I think it's on the floor. Foul is on Cannon. That's her second. And we'll see if she comes out. And she's staying out there.
It's a big call. You expect one of your leaders to be smart.
Kaya Johnson on the line. Up, up. If she was on the line, and the referee said you're not shooting.
I was on the floor.
So they're going to bring the ball inbounds. That's number 2, Serpa. Tries to get it inside to Smith, and it's poked away. Smith's able to pick it up. And they will set up again. That is Scott. She's got Denai Cannon all over her, and that's going to be a travel. A little jump step and just lost the footing. And the referees right on top of it, as they usually are. 1:34 to go. Cape Henlopen with the ball and the lead, 7-6. That is Mahoney. She drives into the middle, puts up a runner. Hearn gets it before it goes out of bounds. That is not Hearn. I keep getting these players. Carlin Quinn, number 25. Jason, I see a lot of pigtails out there.
Oh, yeah. Just so it can be confusing.
And they've confused me plenty. So it is a turnover. That's going to go to Woodbridge. 3-point shot off the rim. Out of bounds, I believe, off of Cape. It may be staying with the Blue Raiders, and it is. Been brought in here by Michaela Serpa. She gets it to Kaya Johnson, goes up. Not enough on that. Good defense there by the Vikings. I'm not going to embarrass myself by calling out a name. That was Abby Hearn playing the defense on that. And a foul called on Alexis Watkins of Cape Henlopen.
I believe that foul's on Woodbridge.
The foul on Janira Scott of Woodbridge, her second.
That's a big call. I thought she
third.
had to steal, but picked up the reaching foul, and like you said, her second.
So Watkins brings the ball in. My apologies to Miss Watkins. I'm not trying to cast aspersions on you. I'm sure she understands. Kids are so forgiving. Shot up by Applewhite, no good. 3, Vikings with the rebound. Kicked back out to Mahoney, and she's got it. Morgan Mahoney with her first bucket. It's 9-6.
Yeah, off the second chance points, and nice shot. Gives Cape the 3-point lead.
30 seconds to go on the clock, and that is Janira Scott. She wants to be careful and not pick up any fouls. She's got 2. Goes down the left side, and that ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with Woodbridge.
They were really impressed with both teams' defenses here in the first quarter.
And I don't know exactly what happened. Cape Henlopen has the ball, however, and there's another foul, and that's going to be on number 10. Tykeia Nelson, her first, and that is the team's 4th.
Yeah, one thing about this gym, it packs up, and then
it clogs up.
Yeah.
Right in front of the table. Oh, nice near steal, and Woodbridge loses it out of bounds, but that was some great defense by Kaya Johnson, nearly getting the steal there.
Yeah, again, great defense. We've seen good defense by both teams in this one early on.
And here comes Applewhite speeding up the court. Kicks it to Mahoney. Mahoney goes baseline. Serpa gets in her way. I'm sorry, Nelson gets in her way, and the shot is partially deflected. Here comes Scott putting up the last second prayer, and the prayer is not answered. And that's going to do it for quarter number 1. Cape jumps out to the early lead. They hold on 9-6 after 1. We're back with second quarter action. You're watching 302 Sports.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
All right, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday along with you. Jason, while we have a second here, we should let people know that next Wednesday we are preempting our 302 Sports Weekly to bring you playoff basketball. It's going to be girls' first-round action. Not sure where we're going, but we will tell you as soon as we know.
Might have a couple different sites.
We're going to do as many as we can. I will be somewhere, and I know Jason will be somewhere, and Nick will be somewhere. It might be the same where. You never know. So we will work all that out deep in the 302 offices on the 37th floor of a skyscraper in downtown Wilmington. Is that where we are?
If you say so. I never argue with Mike Lang.
Just so when you're driving down Market Street, look up on the 37th floor. We may be there. All right, we are underway in the second quarter. Woodbridge with the ball. That is Smith. Goes inside. Her shot's blocked. She gets the ball back. Here's Janira Scott. She was held to 3 points in the first quarter. She goes down the left side, kicks it outside. Nelson's three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Vikings, and I believe a foul has been called, or is it out of bounds? It's just going to be a Cape Henlopen ball, so there's no foul. She may have stepped on the end line. Couldn't really tell from here.
Yeah, we're
Vikings
opposite
ball.
end of the floor.
This is a big court, too.
Yeah, this is nicer than a couple of colleges in local down here.
That ball's into Asha Mosley. And now it's Applewhite outside. There's a shot. And good. Counted. That's Abby Hearn for two.
That's a great shot by Hearn. NBN, nothing but nylon.
A mid-range jumper. They lead 11-6. Woodbridge had a couple of close calls this year. Padua was one and a couple others. And they have answered every challenge. Scott dishes to Johnson. She's kind of runs into some defense there. Her shot off the side of the backboard picked up by Cape, and here they come. Cannon drives, finds an opening, can't get to the shot to go. And there goes Johnson, outlets to Nelson. Her shot no good. Johnson with the rebound. Count it, Kaya Johnson.
Good job by Woodbridge, running down, getting the offensive rebound and the putback. 11-8.
Those are the first points for Kaya Johnson. And she's the tallest player on the floor for the Blue Raiders. Oh, nice dish inside. Abby Hearn with two more.
That's the 302 Sports Top Play nominee right there. That was beautiful. Well executed.
Hearn gets free from her defender, and a beautiful bounce pass, as you mentioned, Jason, for two easy points. The points are easy, but the play was executed flawlessly. Here's Scott down the right side. She's got Watkins in her face, dishes inside, and I believe that was Kaya Johnson. It was.
Yeah, nicely done. Both these teams are starting to set up some nice offensive plays.
That makes it 13-10. Cape, how about Hearn getting free? On the spin move, Johnson gets her on the way up. It'll be two shots for Abby Hearn. She's coming alive here.
Yeah.
First foul on Kaya Johnson.
And like you said, it's the first time getting to see her play, and I can see why she's an all-state type of player. She does everything so far for this.
You mentioned the All-States, and we will have, when we get an opening on it, a little chance here, we'll explain a little bit how the All-State balloting works. First shot is up and good. Nothing in depth, but just the basics of how it goes. First one is good. That makes it 14-10 as Mahoney checks out. And Applewhite is back in. Second shot is also good. Two good-looking free throws there for Hearn. And she's up to 8 points tonight,
yeah,
out of the 15 for the Vikings. And they lead at 15-10. 5:35 to go. Quarter number two. Janira Scott.
Try staying with her. That's great defense.
That ball is picked up by Watkins. Off of Cape, it's going to go back, but Alexis Watkins playing some great D to poke that ball loose from Scott.
I'll tell you what, because Scott went between her legs. She was showing it off, and great defense.
Watkins did a great job not biting on that and just waiting and just poking it free. But Woodbridge with the ball back. And Scott got Watkins right in her grill. You see another poke play, Watkins.
Again, great defense.
She may have figured something out. Watkins takes it all the way in and scores. Defense into offense for Alexis Watkins. Her first bucket of the night. 17-10.
Wow, I mean, the last 2 possessions down like 2 thefts. That's just some great defense.
She's playing Grand Theft basketball.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens this time. Scott gets her around her this time, drives in and scores, says, hey, I got some moves.
Yeah, she does. And I think after having her pocket picked a couple times, she said, I'm not picking to me this time.
Went to her left and right down the lane, never stopped. Here's Watkins on the outside. Kicks it inside to, that was a bank shot by Carlin Quinn. It did not go. And the Raiders have the ball. They trail by 5. In the middle of the second quarter here at Dover High School. Here's Scott trying to get around Watkins again. She does. Goes inside. That ball is grabbed. It's a jump ball. Nice job by Carlin Quinn to tie it up. It's going to stay with Woodbridge.
Hearns checking back in for Cape Henlopen.
So Cape with the height advantage, and Carlin Quinn just reached out and grabbed the ball on the way up. That inbounds pass gets through. Johnson's going to roll out of bounds and go to Cape. As we see the Dover High School team is in the house. It's their house. They're allowed in. They are allowed in. They own this house. Here comes Cape. They have the 5-point lead. 4 minutes to go. Quarter number 2. Long distance 3 is up. Off front iron. Tipped up. Carlin Quinn with a nice rebound. She kicks it back to Mosley. And Mosley's going to get 2 free throws out of it. We'll see the foul is on number 10, Nelson, her second. Team's 6th. And it'll be 2 free throws for Nyesha Mosley. And the first one rolls out. Unable to connect on that one as well. Kaya Johnson gets the rebound. And Hearn runs into Serpa, but no call. I'm okay with that. And off we go. Janera Scott with the ball. Goes down the right side. This time she's got an Applewhite on her. This time, oh, nice dish inside to Kaya Johnson. You can't stop that.
That's how you draw it up. That was picture perfect.
Just a quick pass, and Johnson turned around and off the glass and good. 17-14, close one here. This time they go to Mosley in the corner. She finds Cannon. Just can't finish. Gets the loose ball and gets it in this time. Denia Cannon.
Nice move by her. She stays with it, Mike. Persistence, and gets the bucket.
So it's a 5-point lead again. I was wondering if Cannon had just come out of bounds and grabbed the ball, but she had established her position in bounds again, and that was a legal play. Woodbridge kicks it around the left side. Smith with the long distance 3. No good. Saved in bounds, but saved to Cape. The Vikings are off and running. Here's Cannon. She's got a lane. Kicks to the left. Mosley goes baseline. Off the rim. Can't get it to finish, but Cape with the ball, and they're going to have another shot.
It's one thing Cape does. They crash the boards.
Quinn inside. Tries to get it to Hearn and does, but it's a kick ball. I think they would take the bucket instead.
I believe you're right, but that is the correct call. It was a kick ball. Also done by the officials to be on top of that.
Yeah, good eyesight there by Carlin Quinn to find Hearn and threading the needle almost. It was kicked. It was off the toe. Here's Applewhite. Kicks it out to, that was Mahoney. And shot no good. How about that block by Kaya Johnson off of Hearn?
Yeah, she said, not this time.
Let's
Great
stay
defense.
with the blue. A lot of blue here tonight. Inside, Hearn, I don't know how she threaded that needle, but Hearn gets it up. She's going to get 2 shots out of that.
Yeah.
I don't know how that inbounds pass found her.
That's unbelievable. That was a great pass. Like you said, there was not much room, but it found Hearn, and Hearn's going back to the foul line.
Yeah, this is going to be a 2-shot foul. That was on Michaela Serpa, her second, team's 7th. So any more fouls are at least a 1-on-1. Abby Hearn's first shot bounces around and in.
Her great first half continues, now up to 9 points, Mike.
Yeah, Abby Hearn, I'm impressed. I am impressed indeed. The second shot is up, and that is also good.
She can shoot free throws, can't she, Mike?
She's pretty good. We're going to have a timeout here. We'll see if it's going to be a 30-second timeout. All right, Jason, we have a few seconds here. This is the primer edition of the All-State ballot. Media that cover high school basketball and coaches are eligible to vote. We got our ballots in the mail the other day. We get to vote for a first team, second team, a third team, an honorable mention. And there's a lot of us because the coaches, there's 50 coaches voting, and then there's probably, another 20 media types maybe, 15 to 20.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. We get together, we see who has the votes, we talk it out, and there you have it. That's the Cliff's Notes version of the All-State vote. I know I've seen some questions online. I wanted to address them. Without getting controversial, that's it.
You gotta love the internet, because now you get all the speculation on how that's picked.
Votes are due before the semifinal round, so we can watch the quarters. Votes are due before the semifinal round, just so everybody knows. And here we go. Janira Scott, 2:12 to go. Woodbridge trails by 7. Cape Henlopen's done a job inside tonight. And there's going to be a foul out near the foul line. It's only the third team foul in Cape Henlopen. And that foul is going to go on number 21, Alexis Watkins. Her first. Team's third.
Yeah, Cape's done a good job of not fouling in this first half.
Played some great defense. How about Kaya Johnson? She's killing them inside in this quarter. 8 points in the quarter for Kaya Johnson. And here comes Cape. Took a little bit of time to get her footing, but, man, she's not missing.
No, she is not.
Watkins back out to Cannon. Mahoney drives, loses the ball, picked up by the Raiders, and Scott's got it. They trail by 5. Gets it over to Smith. And she's going to kick it left to Tykeia Nelson for 3.
Just like that, Mike, it's a 2-point game here as Woodbridge shows some life here at the end of the first half.
Tykeia Nelson's first points of the game. This time it's going to be Cape, got a long-distance look. Applewhite, she gives it to Mahoney. Her shot short, rebounded by Hearn. She's got it.
Why not? Continue your great first half for Hearn.
12 points for Abby Hearn, 1 minute to go in the second quarter. At a sold-out Dover High School. This is good to see.
Yes, it is.
There's a 3-point shot for Woodbridge off the back rim. That was Sierra Smith, I believe. Rebounded by Woodbridge, but it's lost.
Good defense again by Cape.
And Cape's going to have an opportunity here with 32 seconds to go. I imagine they'll take a shot. Deny Cannon. High off the rim. Rebounded by Mahoney. Gets it to Hearn. 2 more for Abby Hearn.
Abby Hearn is just dominating this first half now with 14 points, Mike.
You're getting good play all around, but Hearn's doing the finishing here.
Yeah, well, Cape's doing a great job on the boards.
8-7. They're going to hold it for her last shot here. 5 seconds. Scott, she's got a Viking in her. That's Watkins in her face. Shot is no good, and that is going to do it for half number 1. Cape Henlopen 25. Woodbridge 19. You're watching the Henlopen Conference Girls Championship on 302 Sports. We're back for second half action after this.
unique image, opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create. And began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lowes, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor.
Where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you. For all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
All right, welcome back to Dover High School. Good timing here, Jason. The Woodbridge Blue Raiders coming out to our right as we are at halftime of the Henlopen Conference Girls Championship game. Cape Henlopen 25, Woodbridge 19. Leading scorer Abby Hearn, unstoppable in the second quarter. She had 14 overall, 12 in the second quarter, including 4 for 4 from the line, 4 points for Denaya Cannon. On the Woodbridge side, it was 8 points for Kaya Johnson, and then 3 each, for Junior Scott, 3 each for Takia Nelson and Sierra Smith. And Cape Henlopen did a great job getting that ball inside to Hearn especially, and they did most of their damage on the inside.
Yeah, she had an outstanding first half, like you said, 14 points. But I was really impressed on the defense that, Mike, they did a great job keeping this Woodbridge offense to 19 first half points. So nicely done by Cape Henlopen on the defense end of the side. Just
a reminder, coming up after this one, we're going to have the boys championship game. It's going to be Lake Forest and Dover. Tomorrow, the sun will come out tomorrow, and it'll be the Blue Hen Conference Championships at St. Mark's High School. I believe the boys are first at noon, and that's going to be AI and
St. George's.
So if you haven't seen Nashawn Highland, it's time to get out and watch him play. And then the girls at approximately 2 o'clock, it's Howard and Hodgson. I've seen all 4 of those teams, and all worth the price of admission.
Yes.
Go out and watch some of those talented girls play as we are about ready to get started for half number 2. And just want to thank everybody who tuned in today and watched our selection show. And I got to tell you, the comments were the funniest part of the show.
Yeah.
There's some great comments on there. We're glad you guys are watching and commenting. Thank you for doing that. So we are about ready to start half 2, and it's going to be Cape Henlopen with the basketball. And it belongs to the Vikings. Cannon with the ball. We're underway at Dover High School. Inside she goes. They were looking for a give and go, but they could not. And that is Mosley. It's stolen inside by Kaya Johnson. Here come the Blue Raiders. This is Janira Scott. So we get to see her a little up close in this half as she's coming left to right on your tablet, phone, or computer. A near steal by Watkins. She's played some great defense tonight. That ball knocked away by Mosley, and it's going to go to Cape Henlopen.
Great defense again by Cape Henlopen, Mike.
And they've been knocking that ball away. Now, how about Alexis Watkins?
Has done an outstanding job.
2 points, but her value has been on the defensive end. And here's Cannon. Drives, trying to get around Scott. Fishes inside to Hearn. She puts it up. She's, I believe, fouled, and she's going to have 2 more free throws. And I think that's Abby Hearn. We'll see as soon as she turns around. It is Abby Hearn.
I believe it's on the floor, Mike.
And no free throws. I thought she was shooting. They got the ball in. It's counted. I don't know who scored. We're going to find out in a second. I believe it's Watkins with the bucket. And the foul is on number 10, Nelson, her third, team's first. And the free throw is no good. Offensive rebound, Woodbridge, but they can't get it to go. The ball's still down. I'm sorry, this is Cape Henlopen's ball. The ball's still down the other end. Watkins gets it. She drives in, puts up a floater off the backboard, rebounded by Kaya Johnson.
Cape
and
just
away they go.
Controlling the offensive glass.
That long pass intercepted. That was Applewhite in the way. Mosley picks up the loose change. So nice more defense here for Cape Henlopen. You mentioned earlier, Jason, they're playing great defense tonight. And defense, that comes in handy in the tournament because that doesn't slump.
No, it definitely does not.
Cannon kicks out. Jump shot is up. Counted. And these numbers are tough to see. Abby Hearn scores again.
Yeah, she's continuing her strong play. Well, already with 16 points in this one, Mike.
29-19, Cape Henlopen. That's on my list of things to ban is light colored numbers on white jerseys. When I'm king of the world, and here comes Woodbridge.
I hear you.
Yeah.
They are hard to see.
I'm old, you know. Nice drive inside. Sierra Smith gets her own rebound, kicks it out. Nelson with the three-point. And that won't go. Rebounded by Cape Henlopen. It's Hearn. She's doing a little of this, a little of that, and a little more of this. Cannon's got it. 5:45 to go. It's a 10-point Cape Henlopen lead. Here's Hearn inside. Dishes to Cannon. She's tied up underneath. And it's going to be jump ball. It's going to go to Woodbridge. So nice defense there underneath. I believe Kaya Johnson got that one. And here comes Scott. She zips right up. She's closed off by Watkins again. Sealing the lanes up is Alexis Watkins. Scott's got to kick it out. And that's Sierra Smith. They cannot get around this Cape defense. There's Johnson inside. She's fouled. That's the one player they've been able to get to inside is Kaya Johnson.
Yeah, it was nicely done. She draws the foul. Now knock down some free throws.
Fouls on Aisha Mosley, her first, team first. And that's Kaya Johnson, number 24, at the line for her first free throws tonight. And she has 8 points all inside in the second quarter. First one is just a bit short. Like my 7-irons usually, just a bit short.
Just short of the green?
I'm just short of the green. I'm always chipping up or putting from off the from the fringe. Second one is up, and she's got a little more mustard on that one. And it's good.
I believe we're going to have a timeout here.
So it looks like a 60-second timeout has been called. So
chance to get us up to date, like Mike said. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Blue Hand Championships at St. Mark's live, starting at noon. And then next week, starting Tuesday night, the boys' first round of the playoffs will be at a site or two, so keep an eye on our social media and website to find out exactly where we're going to be. And then the girls start Wednesday night, Mike, first round Wednesday night. There'll be no 302 Sports Weekly this week because we will be, again, in a couple sites.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So.
And then the following week, the semifinal night, the girls, Wednesday night, and we're going to have the show at the Bob Carpenter Center. How about that? An abbreviated show, maybe. Well, we don't know. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
But we did it last year. It was a lot of fun. We get the teams on. We do a little, pregame, a little preview. We can get the players and coaches on there. And the Bob Carpenter, the University of Delaware people always hook us up down there in the corner. It's a good time to be had by all.
Yes, it is.
So we'll be spending lots of time on the road. Going home to do laundry, and then back on the road. Here we go. Cape Henlopen with the ball. They lead by 9. Denia Cannon up top. Somebody shooting flash photography down there in the corner, Jason. It got me right in the face. Oh, a little crossover dribble. She gets around Scott, and we have a whistle. We're going the other way. I believe she stepped on the end line. But
she did.
Denai Cannon doing a little razzle and dazzle down there. So 5:06 to go. Woodbridge, a chance to cut into this 9-point deficit. They have not been in this position too many times this year.
Definitely not.
So see how they respond. This is good warm-up here for the tournament, too, to get some a good quality opponent. Jakaya Johnson gets around the defender, Hearn, and she's fouled. And the bucket, chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, nicely done again. Getting it inside. Getting the bucket.
Hearn's first foul.
Chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah, and that's a good way to cut into that lead, 3 at a time. That'll help you. Kai Johnson's shot is up and good. And she's got 12 points. But like you're saying, this is a good quality opponent here for Woodbridge as they go into the tournament with a bye. That 3-pointer, I'm sorry, it's a 2-pointer. It rolls out. Ball's tied up. It's going to stay with the Vikings. Woodbridge is a 4 seed. I got to do my math here. I don't know. They play they're in line for the 13, right? The 13-20.
Yeah.
13-20.
Yep.
Long distance pass to Watkins. She goes in, kicks it out to Hearn. Hearn from distance. That's a long 2-pointer for Abby Hearn. She's doing it all.
She's got the nicest touch on her jump shots there. Again, another great shot.
18 points for Abby Hearn, and the lead is 8. Scott looking to go baseline, runs into Cannon, but gets it up and in. Nice play by Janira Scott.
Yeah, we're starting to see both teams picking it up on the offensive end here.
They said that was number 2 with that basket. I thought it was 0. And that's Mosley. She loses it. This is definitely Scott with the ball. And up and she goes. She can't get it to go. We're going the other way. Shot is up and good. I'm sorry, no good. Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Let's see, it was. I'm sorry, it was Cannon with the shot. Makes it 33. Kaya Johnson fouled by Hearn. She's going to get 2 more free throws. Alrighty, so just to catch me up there, Cannon with the shot on that last one, and this foul is on, looks like it's on Janae Kraft, number 20. I'm sorry, this is Mosley from Cape Henlopen, number 20. First free throw is off the rim.
Feels like a sold-out gym here, Mike.
It is sold out.
And they're continuing to pile in. Pretty soon they'll be sitting on top of us.
Second one is up and good for Johnson. 33-26. Wow, the scorebook's a mess. Just a mess. Thank God they got the points up in the corner. 13 points for Johnson. Abby Hearn, 18 to lead all scorers. They are the only 2 in double figures thus far. 3:15 to go, third quarter. Watkins drives baseline. Reverse up and good, Alexis Watkins.
That's a top 10 play worthy candidate. Nicely done by Watkins.
Well, you can't go up against Johnson, so you go around her and give the reverse, and that's exactly what she did. 35-26. Here comes Scott.
She's got that ball in the yo-yo.
She runs into some defense, and it's
going to stay Woodbridge ball on the jump ball.
Morgan Mahoney sticks the hands in there and ties it up. More defense from the Vikings. And it's going to be inbounded here by Serpa. Gets it to Johnson. Back out of bounds off of the hands of Serpa. I don't think she was expecting that pass.
And again, great defense by Hearn.
Hearn forced that pass outside, definitely. I thought the same thing. Same exact thing. Johnson wanted to go inside, but Abby Hearn was right there. Into the corner. This is Watkins. She's feeling it now. Dishes. Shot is up. Off the rim, rebounded by Sierra Smith, and here comes Woodbridge. Smith runs into Cannon and steps on the sideline. We're going back the other way. And the Woodbridge coaching staff not happy with that call. Thought maybe there should have been a foul call.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that was their gripe, but I thought it was great defense by Cape Henlopen.
Cannon just got position and forced Smith out of bounds. It remains 35-26 feet of Cannon. She's got the ball. Tries to drive. Into the lane she goes. Shot is just offline, picked up by the Blue Raiders, and here they come. Look at Scott zipping through everybody. Goes in among the trees, and she's fouled, I believe, on the floor. That foul is on.
You don't get a chance to breathe with her. She just brings that ball so fast down the court.
Foul's on Alexis Watkins.
I believe it's a shooting foul.
And they're calling it. I can't get anything right tonight. And I think, are they going to talk about it?
Let's see.
Or is they see if she's okay? I think she's fine. So it is a shooting foul for Janira Scott. She's got 7 points tonight. And we are in a, I can say it now, this is a jam-packed over high school gym. There are people standing in the corners. Even this one. First one, that was not how they drew it up in the book.
No.
So we'll see if the second one is true.
That's the one thing against Padua. Woodbridge really struggled from the foul line.
They haven't shot too many tonight.
No.
Just 2 players have taken, they have only 4 players have scored for them. Second one is up, that's good. 35-27, Cape. As we come down to the 2-minute mark. Cannon left side, that's Watkins. Being guarded by Janae Kraft. Inside, nice play. They kick left, or I'm sorry, kick right. Shot is, misses everything. Saved in bounds, and Woodbridge, Kraft picked it up coming out of bounds from inbounds, or from out of bounds to the inbounds, and she is called for the infraction. Inbounds pass, passes up a 3-pointer into the corner. This is Mahoney. She's called for the travel.
Again, good close-out defense with Woodbridge there, forced to traveling.
Nelson checks back in. Janae Kraft was in to play some D, and she's going to go to the bench. Woodbridge looking to cut into this 8-point deficit with 1:46 left in the third quarter. Glad you could join us on a Friday night for some high school basketball, Henlopen style. More defense by Watkins. She knocks it out of bounds, and she's giving Janira Scott fits out there.
Yeah, it's nice to have Watkins out there on defense because she has been outstanding tonight.
Abby Hearn's going to get a rest. We have 95 seconds left. Shot from the baseline, no good for Serpa. Picked up by Cannon on the run. She dishes inside to Mahoney. Mahoney kicks it way back out to Watkins. I'm sorry, that's not Watkins. That was Applewhite, and it's touch. It's going to be it's out of bounds off of Cape. It'll go back to Woodbridge. Here's Cannon running with Scott. Gets it to Carlin Quinn. Counted for Quinn.
Again, a nice design play for Cape Henlopen.
Her first points of the night, Carlin Quinn with 2 from about 15 feet. 37-27. 1 minute to go in the third quarter here at Dover High School. Shot is up off the rim, rebounded by Carlin Quinn. She's making an impact. She's giving Abby Hearn a spell here. Long pass to Watkins, dishes inside to Quinn. Count it! Carlin Quinn, another one.
Yeah, Cape has put on a clinic on the offensive end here in the third quarter.
The last couple possessions have been the Carlin Quinn show. Cannon's got it, 30 seconds, 31-30, here we go in the third quarter. Scott goes left, and it's poked out of bounds, and I believe they got a foul call on Alexis Watkins. That's her third. I believe his team's fifth.
Fifth, yeah.
According to the board up there. It'll be inbounded here by Michaela Serpa. 25.8 on the clock. Janira Scott, just a sophomore, going to get things started out there. Nice dish inside to Johnson. She's got 2 defenders on her, And they're going to call a foul on Cape as Johnson went up. We'll see it's either going to be on Mahoney or Quinn. It's called on Carlin Quinn, her first.
Team sixth already.
So they'll be shooting the rest of the game. Shakaya Johnson back on the line for 2 more. Free throws 6 and 7 of the quarter for her. And that one's up and good. 39-28. And second one is in and out and picked up by Quinn. She's got it to Cannon, and here come the Vikings again. 9 seconds ago. She says, I'm not going to wait. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by nobody. It's out of bounds. It's going to go back to Cape Henlopen. They have 4.3 seconds to get something done here with the 11-point lead.
Yeah, I like that pull up by Cannon. 15-footer just did not go in.
That's a 3-point attempt. Bounces out, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. So, Cape Henlopen keeps the lead. It's an 11-pointer, 39-28. We're back with fourth quarter action. You're watching 302 Sports.
I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife,
all right, welcome back to Dover High School. Fourth quarter action on the way. And Jason, while we have a chance, we got about a few seconds here. We want to thank all the people who make this possible. First off, the Henlopen Conference and Dover High School for letting us come down and setting us up here. They always do a great job for us. And also our sponsors. Go to our website. They're all over the website. High Five Hospitality, Ambience HVAC, Ferris Home Improvements, Dover Federal Credit Union in Dover. We should mention them.
Sodell Concepts.
Sodell Concepts. Who am I missing? I don't know.
Brian's Loans
and
Unique Image.
The Hadley Real Estate Group and Unique Image. And if you want to advertise with 302 Sports and help us keep bringing you high school sports, just contact the boss man, Nick Halliday. Just go to the 302 Sports website and contact Nick there. And we would appreciate any support we can get, and we love our sponsors, such as High Five, who hosted us today for the reveal show. All right, fourth quarter action is underway. Jason, there's the best dressed fan right here.
Yeah.
The purple shirt and the gold tie, I like it. Nice hat. All right, Denia Cannon goes outside, almost out of bounds, but Watkins is able to save it. And she's kind of in a trap down there, and it's picked off by Woodbridge. Johnson's got it. She's going in. And the block is called. Count it! And the block.
Wow.
On number 20, Mosley.
Yeah, great job.
I thought it was a good call.
Yeah, it was a great call.
Shakaya Johnson.
Yeah, great job by her. Getting down the court, absorbs the contact, and puts it in.
I thought Mosley tried to sell it, and I don't think she was set. Makes it 39-30 here early in the fourth quarter. Offense made possible by some great defense by Woodbridge, trapping Watkins and forcing a bad pass. Free throws up and bounces out. Hearn back in. She's got the rebound and gets it to Cannon. So the damage minimized. You got to take care of that basketball. Cannon goes in. Oh, nice dish to Quinn. She can't finish, but what a great play. Johnson with the rebound. Long outlet pass to Serpa. And she's going to wait because she was going 2-on-4. Tries to go around Mahoney. Tries to turn around and jump
that should
ball.
be a jump ball.
Morgan Mahoney says, no, not on my watch.
Can't do that here. Wow, what a defensive block.
Boom. She flattened that like a pancake.
Good thing for Woodbridge, it was a jump ball, so they retain possession.
And then we have a little peacekeeping going on in the middle here. Everybody's jockeying for position. We had to jockey for position when we got here today.
Oh, yeah.
Serpa inbounds. And stolen by Cannon. She's got a lane. Down the middle she goes, up and in. She's fouled. Jason, just let her take the basket there.
Yes. Mike, I think it's a charge.
Oh, well, I mean,
So wipe out the basket.
my scorebook is totally messed up.
I had to
As
take
we were not down there, it was tough to see.
Yeah, I put it on the board too, so.
Let me get the eraser out. Okay, they were good.
This is crazy.
As we erase those 2 points, it's still 39-30, 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Scott drives in and tries to get between two defenders and loses it. Cannon is on the run the other way. Dishes, underneath. Score it, and we're going to see who that is with a number I can't read. Carlin Quinn gets the pass from Abby Hearn.
Yeah, again, great job. Cape Henlopen is doing it on the defense end, Mike, forcing the turnovers and then capitalizing on the other end.
Johnson answers at the other end. She's having a great night.
Yeah, she is.
Kaya Johnson at 18 points now. She's tied Abby Hearn for scoring honors here.
They needed her tonight.
Still a 9-point lead for Cape Henlopen. Here goes Mahoney, dishes inside. Quinn's blocked, but a foul is called, and Carlin Quinn headed to the free throw line. So we see the foul is on, obviously on Woodbridge. We're going to see who the player is. It's on number 3, Sierra Smith, just her first.
Just the team's third.
Team's third. So Quinn to the line. We'll see. She's done a lot of other things in the second half. We'll see how she is from the free throw line. First one's up, and well, that's why we're going to give her a second one. And she's had a great second half here. I want to make sure I give her every bit of respect she deserves. She's been playing outstanding ball. Second one is good. You know, Jason, we say it all the time. We're here for the kids. We're not here to criticize.
No.
So that makes the lead 10 points with 6:13 to go, and we have a timeout. Woodbridge is going to be a 60.
It's a good chance for us to catch our breath. We're going to take a quick commercial break and come back after these messages.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
All right, back at Dover High School, and just looking around this place, Jason, this is an impressive facility here. We mentioned it earlier, but you got the conference championship banners on one side, the state championship banners on the other side, and on the far side of the gym from us, they have basically these banners with murals of players, and one of the assistant coaches for Woodbridge is telling me she's the lacrosse player up there. How about that?
That's interesting.
She said her players don't believe her, and she points up and says, That's me. They don't believe it. I said I believe you. Then why would you lie to me about something like that? And they look like they could expand the seating here if they really needed to, like tonight. But this is awesome. All right, it's Woodbridge basketball. They trail by 10. Need to start cutting and make some stops. Janier Scott looking for. Right in her doorstep there. Lead is 15. Cape pulling away a little bit here. Just a reminder, after this, the boys game, Lake Forest and Dover. Shot up, no good by Michaela Serpa, and here comes Micaiah Applewhite. Here's a three-point attempt. Cannon, no good. Rebounded by Mahoney, I believe. And Cannon's going to use a little clock here. Smart move. Tries to get inside to Hearn. Hearn with the turnaround over Johnson. No good. Rebounded by Kaya Johnson. Gets it to Scott. Here they come. They need to hurry.
She can, but
she's 1-on-4. Her shot is
blocked again.
Blocked. It's going to be a jump ball.
I'll tell you what, this Cape defense, I've been very impressed with it tonight, Mike.
Yeah, they've been outstanding.
And like you said, defense is one thing that helps you come this time of year.
They're going to be a force in the state tournament. I've been very impressed by Cape's D. Austin tonight. Gets inside to Johnson. She's going back to the free throw line. I don't know if Hearn got her. No, it's going to be number 14, Morgan Mahoney, her first. 2 shots again for Kaya Johnson. She spent a good deal of the night at the free throw line.
That's good where you can get some points with the clock stopped here. But like you said, Woodbridge is going to have to start getting some baskets and stops in a hurry.
Unfortunately for the Blue Raiders, that shot is no good. And Jason, there are not many seats left in this building. 4:18 to go in this one. Second is up, and that one is good. And we're going to have a substitution here. Serpa is going to get a rest. Nelson's back in, and a foul on Sierra Smith in the backcourt. Just the four, so they're going to get some fouls here.
Yeah, go for a steal. Don't worry if you get called for a foul, because like you said, they're going to have to make up some fouls here.
Watkins looking for Cannon. There's a steal. Almost a steal, and somehow Cannon comes away with it. She's got a lane to the hoop. Dishes to Mahoney, and that's no good. Was there a whistle or no? There was a whistle.
Couldn't even hear the whistle.
It's hard to hear the whistle. It's kind of a baby whistle. It's going to be a foul, and I believe Morgan Mahoney's going to get 2 shots here. That foul's on Scott, her third.
Yeah, and she had 2 fouls, I think, in the first 2 minutes, so she's done a good job of staying out of foul trouble.
And the referee's looking at his whistle to see what went wrong. And that one bounces up and out.
So I need to be stronger in the boys' game.
Yeah,
you
never hear it. That was the baby whistle. Like he didn't want to upset anybody. Second one is up, and that's good for Mahoney. She's got 3 points tonight. She's done some other things besides score for this team.
Yeah, she has.
Nice passing inside, finding Hearn. Playing some defense down here. Scott tries to run through defenders. That's foul number 4 on her. The charge is called.
Great defense.
Yeah,
there.
The Vikings were dead still on that play.
Yep.
She tried to run through 2 players, and that's, yeah, you're right. That was not hard.
Woodbridge is quickly up to 16 fouls.
4 on Janira Scott, and Cannon's got it. We're under 4 to go. She splits the defenders, and that's going to be a 1-on-1. We'll see who they call this one on. That is on Sierra Smith, her third. Team's in the penalty. Cannon shoots the 1-on-1. Cannon's at 9 points, trying to get into the double figures with this one. But it'll have to wait. Rebounded by Janae Kraft. Almost loses it out of bounds, but Woodbridge hangs on. And here they come. Down to Nelson. Shot is up. No good. Falls off Mahoney's hand and picked up by Sierra Smith. She puts up a quick 3. No good. Applewhite with the rebound, and no hurry now for the Vikings. Or maybe there is a hurry. She rushes down, dishes inside. Nice play. Score it. That, I believe, was Abby Hearn with 2 more.
Why not? 22 points now for her, but nicely done, Mike. Just when you thought they were going to slow it up, they hit you with some fast pace.
So the lead is now 17.
This is what high school sports is all about right here.
This is great, yeah. Get it inside to Kraft. She's blocked by Mahoney, but the foul is called. Second foul on Morgan Mahoney, and it's a double penalty. She's shooting anyway. It's going to be 2 shots for Janae Kraft.
Cape Henlopen has really outplayed Woodbridge here in the second half.
First was up good. They played in a tough Henlopen North this year.
Yep.
Several teams in the tournament: Sussex Tech, Sussex Central, and Cape. Dover just on the outside looking in.
Polytech just missed
Polytech just missed, so good year for the Henlopen North. We mentioned Cape also played St. Elizabeth's, and I think they played Padua this year. Second one no good. Rebounded, however, by Woodbridge. It's out off of Cannon, will stay with the Blue Raiders. So good schedule.
George's
they play St. George's, absolutely, just last week. And that's no joke St. George's team. So
and they could meet in the second round.
Be a good rematch there. Long distance three, no good. We have a pushing foul on Kraft. We'll go the other way.
Yeah, walk the other way, and Hurd will go back to the foul line.
I'll tell you one thing. I hope my scorebook's a little cleaner for the boys' game.
Yeah.
I got things crossed out everywhere.
This has been one of those crazy games where it was a 2, then a 3, and then back a 2.
I mean, fortunately for me, I don't have to go home and write a story about this one. I'd have to go watch the game and do it that way. And I'd have to listen to me. I've done that before. Abby Hearn shooting a 1-on-1, and she'll get the second.
She just has some great touch from the foul line. I mean, almost every one.
Yeah, you're right, Jason. This is she's had an all-around outstanding game, and I'm glad I had a chance to see her.
The touch on the foul line is just unbelievable.
She's been in the right place. Position's been great. Second one is up and good. Shooting free throws, playing defense, passing.
Now she's going to go take that well-deserved break after 24 points.
And a great job by Cape Henlopen coach, I think his name is Pat Scott, and his first year has done a fantastic job. And he will be a contender for Coach of the Year, I am certain. I don't vote for that, so I'm just guessing there. More defense. Watkins all over Serpent. I'm sorry. Serpent pulls the ball away and manages to score. So good play by Serpent.
It wasn't easy. Like you said, the Cape defense is good.
Applewhite dishes to Quinn. She gets back to Applewhite, who's looking for an opening. Goes into the lane. Her runner won't go. And the ball is picked up by the Blue Raiders. They trail by 17. We have 2:16 to go here at Dover. There'll be some more postseason ball here, starting right after this game. Shot no good by Smith, picked up by Mosley. She goes the other, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is Mosley the other way, and she's called for the travel. Dover, of course, is going to play a second round game here, and they will play quarterfinals here. So there'll be
girls,
2 more games here. The girls quarters, yes. (52-35), Cape Henlopen. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, and Nick Halliday along with you. Shot is up by Serpa, no good. Rebounded by Applewhite. Cape has gotten a great all-around performance here,
yes.
Jason. This contributions from a lot of different people. Even if they only have one double-digit scorer, that doesn't tell the whole story.
No, because I've been impressed on the defense end by a lot of this Cape.
Cannon's shot just a little bit short. She has 9 points, so she's close.
Mm-hmm.
Here goes Scott driving inside, and I believe they're going to call the foul on. I'm not sure who that foul was called on. Alexis Watkins, her 4th. And that'll be a 2-shot foul for Tanira Scott. First shot is around and good, and I'll tell you, everybody, sometimes you don't see the whole show when you're just watching it on the computer. First one's up and good. 52-36. Remember, Dover and Lake Forest boys coming up, I would say about 20 minutes to a half hour after this one. Second one is no good.
They'll give out a trophy presentation right after this game, and then I would assume give them about 20 minutes to warm up.
And that ball is thrown out of bounds as we come down to the final 71 seconds here at Dover. It'll be a nice ride back south for the Vikings of Cape Henlopen. Woodbridge also going south, but they're going the opposite side of Delaware. There is Smith with the long distance shot. Counted, three-pointer. Sierra Smith. She had one of those in the first quarter as well. We're under a minute. Here is Watkins. Finds a wide open, I believe that's Mahoney. Gets it out to Cannon, and the Cape Henlopen students who have come up from Lewis are cheering their team on, and we have a foul on Janira Scott, and she will foul out with 9 points tonight. So I'm sure Janira Scott wishes things had gone a little differently tonight, but she's had an outstanding season, and it's not done. They have at least one more game to go. And the first shot is good by Cannon.
And that puts her to 10 points, Mike.
She got there. And Alexis Watkins comes out, and her team knows, they know the contributions that Alexis Watkins gave them tonight on the defensive end. Second shot is up and also good. 54-39, 43 ticks on the clock, and here is Sierra Smith. And she's going to take another long distance three and hit another one. How about that? Sierra Smith.
Yeah, Sierra Smith is catching fire here in the last minute.
Applewhite's got, that makes it 54-42, and then we have a foul. Jason, we're going to have to name a player of the game, and I wonder who our player of the game is.
I'd go Abby Hearn.
I think Abby Hearn is correct. And I think we may try to get her on.
Yeah,
try to get her on.
Probably we'll have to wait till after the ceremony, so even if we have to do it maybe before the boys game, we'll try to.
Cannon, another free throw. She's going to get two this time no matter what. One more up, and also good for Denai Cannon. She also had a fantastic game. And that's coming into the last couple seconds here. Another shot, no good this time. Rebounded by the Vikings. And that's going to about do it. 7-6. Cape Henlopen, your Henlopen Conference Girls Champions for 2019. Congratulations to the Vikings. The final here from Dover High School. Cape Henlopen 56, Woodbridge 42.
We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll come back for the trophy presentation right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal.
We're back for the trophy presentation. And we're going to try to get Abby Hearn on here in a bit. They're handing out trophies right now. So the boss man is going to go see what he can do over there. Jason, pretty dominating defensive performance by Cape. And
held Woodbridge to 42 points.
And 6 of those came in the last minute.
Yep.
1 long 3-pointers, which still count. They count as points, but Cape shut them down. They really did a number on Janira Scott. Just a fantastic job by Watkins in particular. I was really impressed with her defense. Applewhite played great defense. And inside, Mahoney, Quinn, and Hearn just shut down the inside. Well, I mean, Kaya Johnson did get 19 points, but she's going to score. There's Kaya Johnson getting her medal, and she had 19 points. She earned it. As the Woodbridge Blue Raiders are introduced. So looking at the final point totals, Abby Hearn with 24 points, Denai Cannon with 13. That's 37 of their 56 right there. 19 points for Kaya Johnson. And we'll get to some other numbers. 9 points for Janira Scott. 2 points for Serpa. 9 points for Sierra Smith, all on 3-pointers. And 3 points for Tykeia Nelson for a grand total of 42. So great job by Woodbridge. And, maybe it doesn't count for the inside record, but, this is maybe a good experience for them heading into the – nobody wants to lose. The coaches will tell you, I don't want to lose, but you got that pressure of the undefeated season, and it's, oh, my God, we're going to lose, we're going to lose. You don't have to worry about that. You just go in, you're playing basketball in the tournament. You sit around, you get to wait and see who your opponent is if you're Woodbridge, and that's a good position for them, I think. These teams both have byes, so they will be somewhere, I'm sure, on Wednesday watching their opponents. And as we are getting ready, it's a fun time of year, and I hope the kids enjoy it. I know it's that everybody wants to win, but they really need to. This is something you can look back on later in your life and say, man, I had a really good time doing this. So here comes Cape Henlopen. So Applewhite. As we watch the Vikings. And Jace Hushin, we get some time here and mentioned Cape Henlopen. We've always known him for field hockey and lacrosse.
Girls lacrosse.
Boys the volleyball lacrosse team.
Good volleyball.
Has stepped it up the last 2 years under Coach Coop. And now their basketball team, the last few years, has been outstanding. The boys basketball team last year was great. They have a good soccer team. It's a sports powerhouse down there on the beach.
Yep.
Good baseball program, of course.
Yeah.
We mentioned Zach Geloff the other night, off to a flying start at the University of Virginia.
Yes, he is.
So we mentioned Hearn 24, Cannon 13. Look at some of the other scorers here. 3 points for Applewhite, 6 points for Watkins, 3 points for Mahoney, and 7 for Quinn. Pat Woods is the coach, and he's done a fine job. So we're going to try to get Abby Hearn over here, and we'll talk to her about the game tonight, and some brief comments about their season and all that good stuff.
Don't forget that we will also have the championship game coming up. Boys championship game
Boys
coming
championship is coming, as correct. And here come the Blue Raiders. They are not done. Not done at all.
Definitely not.
And we get ready for the Lake Forest Dover boys game coming up soon.
Right, I'll wait till they clear off the court and then put 20 minutes up. Then we'll see if we can get Abby Hearn before we.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to try to get Abby Hearn over here. We're back right after this on 302.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people.
All right, we are joined tonight on 302 Sports. I'm the short one over here. We're joined on 302 Sports by Abby Hearn. Abby, 24 points tonight. You guys did a fantastic defensive job. Well, what was your approach coming in tonight? You had Scott and Johnson and Woodbridge undefeated. What were your thoughts coming in?
Well, we know we had to lock down Johnson and Scott, and especially me. I had to take care of Johnson. So we really worked on fronting the post, and we worked on help side defense. So really it was all my teammates trying to steal the lob passes and everything to keep her as much off the board as possible, but she played really well.
I think you guys got some great contributions from some players that maybe people don't know as much about. Alexis Watkins, especially on defense. Mahoney and Carlin Quinn scored 7 points, and she also played some great D. I know everybody talks about you and Cannon, but you guys have a lot of players in this team who can play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the freshmen, Makai and Morgan, they play great, and they're always like, Morgan drew that charge, and she had big blocks throughout the game. And then Lexi's our big defensive stopper. We always put her on the best player every single night, and she never fails to give 100% effort. And like she really lost her head.
Played St. George's
in the tournament, so it's good that we played both teams before, so we know their strengths and weaknesses and everything. And then we can always look at other teams too. So
how much fun is it to get out here and play in the championship game and play in the playoffs? And that's why you're here, right? That's why you're doing this.
It's like a great atmosphere. I've never played in front of this many people before, and it's so much fun. Like, our student section's great, and like all the fans and everything. It's so much fun.
All right, Abby, I know there's other people waiting to talk to you. I appreciate it. 24 points tonight for Abby Hearn, our player of the game. Congratulations, and we will see you in the state tournament, I'm sure.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Abby, thanks a lot. You can ditch the headset. And I was going to keep it. We'll give it to you. All right, Jason. Abby Hearn, thank you very much, our player of the game. 24 points, lockdown defense for the Vikings, and that's going to about do it for our game here tonight. Jason, we got another one coming up. Lake Forest and Dover boys should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it will definitely be a good game, and tune in, and we'll bring it to you live
All right,
here.
That's going to about wrap it up. Tune in about 20 minutes from now. Lake Forest, Dover boys basketball, the Henlopen Championships. For Nick Halliday and Jason Winchell, I'm Mike Lang. We'll see everybody.